Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hey, when I'm coming home to make a video. Anyway, good morning, everybody. God bless each and every one of you. With that being said, you guys, we kind of got rained out yesterday on this piece of property, and so we was doing like a hit and miss. Shut up. We was doing like a hit and miss on this property yesterday. So I got done with what the customer wanted me to do. And the crazy thing is, you guys, this customer didn't want me to do other things that I usually do when I come on this property, which I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. So I mean, when it all boils down, I actually did a little bit more than what he wanted me to do. All he wanted me to do is come and trim a couple of shrubs. I wound up weed eating around the swimming pool as well. But with that being said, I got caught up in the rain yesterday, and it was like a hit and miss, and it was getting late, and I just didn't want to. I mean, I already got everything done, and come to find out, when he pulled up yesterday, you guys, he's like, hey, AJ, all I wanted you to do is trim the shrubs. The other stuff I ain't even worried about. I guess trimming the shrubs around the swimming pool. That's all I wanted to do. I was like, wow. I said, for real, you didn't want me to do the other stuff? He's like, no. Which I was cool with that. I was real cool with that, But we back. I come back to blow and rake and pick up the excess that I cut it around the shrubs, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm looking up. I'm just looking ahead. You got to keep your head on the swivel, you guys. I don't give a fuck where the fuck you sitting at. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm gonna give you guys a little tour. Ain't shit special, but I'm gonna tell you, he brightened my day when he said I ain't have to do shit that I usually do. I usually have to clean all this up, pull all this shit out. I don't know what's going on, but I ain't worried about it. Ain't my problem. I guess pretty much do what I get paid to do and do what I was told to do. So with that being said, you guys, it might look a little shitty because they need a real power washing. My power washing guy, please. I wish he was in my neck of the woods. I think they would love your work for real. 'Cause as you can see, this shit need power washing. They deep fry over there, as you can see, the deep fryer. They cook out here, bad grease. I can smell grease. Nothing but grease right there. Nothing but grease. But with that being said, it don't look like shit, but we did come here. We eat all this shit. Remember, I told you guys all we doing is keeping all this shit. And that is that chocolate mint. This is all chocolate mint that she have for her animals, whatever she used for. And all I do is come here and we eat and make sure the grass stay down wherever the damn chocolate mint is. But it rained so hard yesterday. This was filled up with water. So whatever we eat it just kind of like came back over. I don't know. I don't give a fuck, but it is what it is. But with that being said, you guys, yeah, shrubs are done. Only shrubs I had to do was that one. That one, I know they look kind of funky, don't they, y'all? That one, I did all these. I did all these shrubs. I ain't do these. I didn't do these. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. These are the only shrubs he wanted me to cut. That one right there, not this one. That one right there. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Not that one. Yeah, he's hiding. He's a little bit hiding, motherfucker. And we trimmed that one as well as this one. I don't know. This year, my shrubs are actually looking a lot better. I can't help it. They fucking shape like that. I guess go with the shape. I blew a whole lot of shit that was out of the pool. Oh, by the way, all this right here was grass. I mean, weeds, everything. So I had to come in here. When I come to this piece of property right here, I had to weed eat all right there, all over there, all over there because it's rocks over there. You can't put a weed eater there. Then we come around here by the slide board. I had to weed eat all this. We eat all this shit. So I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't never picked. I picked up some of these shrubs, the shit that fell before, but I didn't. I think I did it last year, but this year I cleaned up. I had to come and blow all the shit that I cuttings from under them, blow all the excess grass and all that shit, you know. But hey, works for me, you know. I didn't have to trim these down to the walkway. I guess she gonna let these go. They must use a lot of this chocolate mint. They need to replace this. But yeah, I told you, there wasn't really a lot of shit to show you for real. You know, I guess did the backyard, and I usually do other things on this property, but I only did what the customers want me to do this year. But I guarantee he be calling me back to do the rest of it. I know he will. Thank you guys for all the likes. Love you guys. He be calling me back to clean this shit up. I showed you. I used to clean the whole, like any weeds and shit growing up in there. I used to, like that green shit was growing up in there. I used to go up in there and pull all that shit out over there. I usually clean this out. Those who know, I usually take and clean this little flower bed out. Um, that flower bed don't look too bad over there. That flower bed don't look too bad over there, but it still need to be clean because it's still shit over there. He might have taken. Let me go walk over here because he might have taken planted some what's the name, some shrubs over here. They cut their grass yesterday when I was here. They like their grass. They like this customer like their grass high. I don't cut their grass. Oh look, see it look like shit. Check it out. See, I'm supposed to be cleaning all this shit out. Look at all this shit. All this shit. All this shit. All this shit. So with that being said, you guys, dang, I didn't you guys even went out. But like I was saying, hey, he was I don't know if you guys on the camera, by the time I looked down, the camera was going off. But I looked over there, that flower bed looked kind of shitty. And like I said, I usually clean around this tree for him, usually pull over here, but he didn't want that this year. And once again, he just wanted me to trim some shrubs in the back. And I wind up weed eating as well as blowing and picking all the excess shit up. So with that being said, you guys, hey, I already know he's gonna be calling me back to pull all that shit. Guess gonna charge him extra. He gonna call me back to clean that up. Guess gonna charge him that. Because I asked him yesterday, you guys. I asked, hey, that text. I want to just make sure the text is right. You guess what? When you trim the shrubs around there, around the swimming pool, he's like, yeah. I said, you don't want me to clean up where I usually clean up? He's like, oh no, I ain't worried about it. So hey, cool, works for me. God is good. I'm gonna stay on my grind. But I guarantee you, he'll be coming back to clean everything I just said up. Even that sat on the side of this house, even both of these flower beds in the front. So it's all good. You know what, guys? We're finna go and we finna go check on a piece of property. Shit, property as well as. Let me turn you guys back around so you can see AJ. Hey guys. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for all you subscribers. Shoot, I don't know what AJ on his way to. I think I'm on my way to go see about a piece of property that I think I need to get cut. That I need to cut before this big job come up. Moving mulch as well as rocks on my one of my pieces of property. I will be bringing you guys a video on that as well. I know you guys can't see me. You guys like, there you go. I'm gonna be bringing you guys another video on, I'm gonna be bringing you guys another video on a fucking big job that I'm about to do on one of my pieces of property. I'm about to move some rocks as well as some mulch. Yeah. But bills get paid. That's all I can say. The bills get paid. Line care guys, I got on them boots. Sure got on my boots. I'm about to order me some of them shoes. That's what I should have ordered first, but I don't know. I got a bad ankle because I fell off a 10-foot ladder several years ago. So I had to try to keep some kind of support around my ankle so it don't start hurting. If I stand too long, but you guys, I love you guys for real. About to go check on a piece of property, one of my piece of property that I know that I need to cut, and we just gonna see how it is. One, I ain't supposed to cut to tomorrow, but I might wind up cutting it today just to get it the fuck up out the way, so I ain't gotta cut it tomorrow, if you know what I mean. And you guys gonna figure out how AJ move. I don't guess cut grass. I guess don't we eat. I do other. I'm a motherfucking handyman. Fuck it. I'm a motherfucking handyman. I get in where I fit in. Those who feel the way they feel, I don't give a fuck. Eat a dick. Y'all gonna figure out AJ is a Scorpio. I could give a flying fuck how the fuck you really fucking feel about me. If you love me, you love me. If you don't, you don't. I don't care. Cause I know one man who do, and he's the man who made me, and the one who I praise each and every day, that I'm able to open my eyes to get out here to talk shit to y'all, get on YouTube, Instagram, and whatever the case may be. Hey, you guys, you can donate to the Cash App, AJ Smooth 1000. $, AJ Smooth 1000. That's my Cash App. Donate to the Cash App, So support. That's why I keep bringing you guys. I'm trying to keep you guys videos and shit. I mean, I know I'm bringing you guys a lot of videos on, 10 toes down, Cujo doing his job, my Cujo boots working out for me. But you guys, let's go and bounce on over to this piece of property and see what we shaking on. And plus, I need to check on one of my pieces of property anyway. So with that said, I'll see you guys at the next video. Until then, peace.